I love horror games so very much, but at the same time, I hate them. And this is my reasons why I really mixed about them. We'll start off with the good because, well, the bad will stretch out for a bit for obvious reasons. Now, the good, I love really thrilling atmospheres in a video game, like Silent Hill or classic Resident Evils where it keeps you on your toes. And even some games that you don't expect to have them, like Resistance, for example, the PS3, or even Halo 3, the Flood missions. Those were actually pretty edgy at times because they were kind of messed up, if they say so myself. I love the designs of these monsters that they make and how creative they can get, like in Dead Space series with reanimated corpses. And it's fucking awesome seeing how gruesome they can get with these things. A game example I have right now with these gruesome beasts and such. I'm sure a few guys have played this Splatterhouse. Now, not a lot of people like it because they say it's very repetitive, but I love everything about it. I love the monster designs. I love the gory finishing moves. I love to say fatality. Once I do them, I love the music in it. Yeah, I'm a metalhead. I just love how some of the atmosphere is really bone chilling. Like the clown level. When you're in the circus, that place was really cool. The music, after that punch, fuck yeah. Now, that game wasn't meant to be scary, but it has some very, it has, it depends on how squeamish you are. Some people will find it very scary, other people will just be like, oh, this isn't that bad at all. It's just beating things up. It's like the new Resident Evil is where you shoot shit and not even get scared. Oh yeah, it's not horror, but I still love the death because it's gory as fuck. To me, it's sort of in that category, but not fully there. Another game that really does that to me. Now, some of you guys might not like this, but the Alien vs Predator. This game, when you're the alien especially, it can be very gruesome. The predators are cool, but I don't know. To me, the whole head collecting thing kind of gets a little boring after a while. I think being the Marines, especially in the times where you're just being held down by swarms of aliens, and the predators are fucking really tough to kill. And then the little survival mode they have, that was awesome. I love that. But that game, where it really comes down to being a horror element, is in its multiplayer where it's player control, so they're not predictable at all, especially when the players are the aliens. That I find that fucking awesome. Yeah, I really love that. Not many people do, but I liked it. Now, another good. Well, now we're getting into more serious horror games, I guess you could say. Condemned 2, which I have actually right here. Bloodshot. Now, I didn't expect much from this game. Because I love horror games, the image from it looked, the front cover looked really cool. I looked at the back, and I read up on it. I never played the original one, or the ones after that, if there are any. Not quite sure. But that game was good. It had its moments where, especially when your guy is going crazy, I forget his name exactly. Yeah, I'm bad at remembering. Sorry. But it's fucking awesome how some of these, especially these dark, gooey things, are like, oh, you gotta play it. You really gotta play it. It's really cheap too. $5 that game, so I fucking love it. Now, going on from that, that kind of made me talk about that game. Really made me think more into how it kind of took from Silent Hill in a way. Now, yeah, that might not make sense to a lot of you, but just the whole not enough ammo, more having to hit things that will tear you to pieces kind of thing. And I played the original Silent Hill way back when on my original PlayStation. I never played the PS2 version of Silent Hill 2 or 3. I actually, only way I'm able to play it is the HD remake, which comes with new voices. I tried both of them. The new voice actors actually do really good with it. I think they do a very good job of the monster design in HD. I love it. That game, I love it. I love it to death, but at the same time, I tried, like, because I'm more now used to current horror games, how it's more like find certain things and then escape instead of scavenge until you can have enough ammo or things, because there's no way in hell you're going to be able to take on more than two of these things at the same time. actually, I'll save that for when I talk about more bad stuff. Now we're talking about good. Now, a game that really got close that meant a lot to me, and it was probably my first horror title played on my PS3, would probably have to be Fear, the original one. I don't have the game with me. I had to sell it to get the second one, which is actually really good. But Alma was it's such a it's, little girls are always scary. Let's just say that they are always fucking creepy, especially when they're all demonic looking and shit. It's they did a good job with it. Like they did it good with the second one. The second one where it's even at the very first, at the beginning of the game, when she actually starts stalking you behind you the whole time when you go into the pool. You know, I would have never looked back if I didn't have my earphones in and heard a little giggling. I would have never looked back, but I did. And yeah, that gave me a little that hit me really good in the heart. The second, third game, but it was still a good game, and it's in a different genre. Okay, let's get into the bad now. Jump scares. Now this is a very controversial subject. Like, what is a jump scare? There's two kinds in my eyes. There's the really good ones that are really built up and then executed flawlessly. Just makes you jump back in your seat because you thought it was coming or you knew it was coming, but still it wasn't that predictable. It was fit in the perfect atmosphere and it just hits you. And then there was the excessive ones. Like say you're playing some of these indie horror games. Like not all of them are bad. In fact, some of them are much better than AAA horror games like Fear and stuff. But some of these indie horror games do this a lot where it's just constant image pop in your face, loud noise, you jump back. That's not a jump scare. That's not a scare. It's just a loud startle that sends you back. And that really pisses me off in a game, especially when it's excessive throughout the entire duration of the game. This is not what I want to play. I want creepy atmosphere and well played scares. Other things about horror games I don't really like anymore. Lack of innovation, story. I mean, most of the time the horror games are like this: find pages, avoid monster, escape, safe, or last of the surviving crew in a spaceship like Dead Space, which I love the whole series except the third one was that. But last surviving member, monsters coming after you, must find a way to radio home. And, it's stuff like that that they're doing too much nowadays. There's not really any innovation. Evil Within, though, I'm here for that story. I cannot wait to see how that's going to go. You know, with these lack of innovations, I can't really blame them because it's really hard to come with a new story. I know I couldn't come up with a new one. It would take me a little bit, but it would take me actually a long while to come up with a new one that hasn't been used already. A lot of horror elements have been used multiple times, and for good reasons too. They want to make a good scare game, so why the fuck not? Let's get into more indie games now. This will be my last idea because I don't want to make this video go on too long. But as for indie games, I love how they are actually trying to innovate indie games for free too. Slender, when it first came out and wasn't overhyped. But some of these new ones like Forest, Scream, Evil is I recommend it. Check it out. It depends on how you look at it, I guess. But some of these indie horror games, they do really good justice to the horror genre, and I hope that the developers can move on to more bigger titles in horror and bring us back to what horror really was in the prior times with the original Silent Hills, Resident Evil, Fatal Frame series, all these classic horror. This is what I want. Alright, I think I've overdone it a little bit, but I love talking about horror things. It really gets me good. And I want to thank Kelsey actually for pushing me to turn up this subject, because I like talking about it, but I never really would have if it was up to me. But hey, you pushed me to do it, and I'm glad you did. Until next time, guys. It's Fubar.